Tonight at 11, we begin with a massive mansion party in Rancho Santa Fe last night that quickly spun out of control with hundreds of minors in attendance. It took sheriff's deputies and officers from San Diego Police and the CHP more than 2 hours to break it up. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price. This happened in an area with multi-million-dollar homes. News 8's Esmeralda Perez talked with people who work and live close by and joins us now with more on what they saw and heard. Esmeralda.
Well, Steve, this house party spiraled out of control. Sheriffs say because alcohol was on property and minors were present, they issued a citation. People I spoke with off camera say the event was posted on social media and quickly spread. This was the scene last night as law enforcement tried to disperse a massive house party. News 8 obtained permission to use this video. It happened in the area of El Alpajo Road in Rancho Santa Fe. The San Diego County Sheriff's Office says a family hosted a party for their daughter, but hundreds of minors showed up and the situation got out of hand. The family eventually called for help clearing the crowd. In the area, I spoke with a worker at Ranch Market and Deli. He wasn't working Saturday night and the shop closed around 8 o'clock, but he still heard about what happened.
Yeah, one of our customers, she say yesterday there was a lot of kids over there or party or something like that.
Authorities say it took until about 10:30 p.m. to get everyone out, nearly 2.5 hours later.
She say the helicopter was say all the kids have to leave.
One woman who wished not to reveal her identity also heard the helicopter. She wasn't aware of the party, but knew something was going on. She says it was concerning.
Yeah, of course, especially helicopter and police, of course something happened.
The sheriff's office says the parents were cited for social hosting. According to their website, a social host is anyone who knowingly hosts parties where minors are provided alcohol or marijuana on property they own, rent, or control. I spoke with legal analyst Dan Eaton to get his insight.
One of the key questions is whether they knew or should have known that alcohol was being provided. They don't physically have to hand out the alcohol to the minors, for example, serving as bartender for the event. If alcohol is available and underage people consume it, then the parents are potentially on the hook for civil and criminal liability, particularly if harm results.
According to the Sheriff's Office website, as for the consequences, anyone allowing minors under 21 to drink alcohol or ingest marijuana will be held accountable and may be cited or arrested, fined up to $1,000 or more, serve up to 6 months in jail, or be billed for law enforcement services. Steve.
So we have spring break coming up for a lot of kids. We're not that far from graduation season.
That's
I mean, if you're a parent and you want to have a party, let your kids have a party, what can you do? What are some of the protections maybe to make sure this doesn't happen to you?
Well, it's a big responsibility, especially when you're hosting a party. So the sheriffs say anyone hosting a party is required to verify the age of guests, control access to alcohol or marijuana for those under 21, and supervise minors. Steve.
Yeah, good advice, but
important information.
As a parent, it's so hard. You want to do the right thing,
That's
and
right.
it's hard to be watching everything going on, but we got to be diligent. All
Definitely.
All right, Esmeralda.